Welcome to the Overlandsea podcast. Today we are talking about the Everton game that's happening on Monday night. Andrew, Everton are in 16th place. They are on 27 points. They've played 31 games, won 9, drawn 8, and lost 14. Chelsea, on the other hand, are ninth, which I think is the best position we've done in a long time. 44 points. We've only played 30 games though. So we've still got those two games in hand. We've won 12, drawn 8, lost 10. And oh, injuries. Fucking injuries. It's got bigger, the list. Um, so we
So
now have Ben Chilwell is in partial team training. Axel Dizazi is now undergoing medical assessment, as is Enzo Fernandez, because neither one of them have trained since the Sheffield United game. Robert Sanchez and Sterling are both absent due to illness. And then the rest, you've got Colwill, Fofana, James, Lavia, Nkuku, and Ugachukwu are all continuing their rehab program. Everton, on the other hand, have far less, probably about half the amount that we've got. You've got Bamidel Ali, Lewis Dobbin all out. And then you've got Onana, Gay, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, James Garner, and Groneveld all expecting to come back for tomorrow's game. With that being said, and after the disappointing 2-2 result against Sheffield United, how are you feeling going into this game? It's another game, well, it's another team, sort of the lower end. We expect them to be potentially in a relegation battle, along with the teams that we've played recently, bar Man United, of course. Also had a points deduction, could get more. Your thoughts?
worried is how I feel.
Worried.
Worried, yeah. There were a lot of memes last time Everton had a points deduction that they basically turned into like Barcelona with Messi, Suarez, Neymar up front, and absolutely turned it on. So a little bit disconcerted the fact they've just got another points deduction. I think Sean Dyche makes the teams very, very difficult to beat, and you've got to be on it because they won't give too much away. And they'll take their chances when they get them usually with the Sean Dyche team. So difficult game. Where would they be if they didn't have the points deductions? Do you know?
Not off the top of my head, no. Because I mean, I've heard rumors that they might be getting another points deduction, and then I didn't they also get some of their points back. They had 10 points, and then they got 4 back, so it was only a 6-point deduction, or maybe that was another team. I can't remember.
No, that was them, but then I think they got another 2 for something else.
Yeah, I've heard rumors about that. I've not actually heard how many they've got or whether it's been announced. So
Yeah.
realistically, you know, I can't remember what the 12 points is, but I think at one point, weren't they one of the teams that was saying if they hadn't had the points deductions that they would have been above us?
I think the last time we played them, they would have been above.
Yeah, yeah. So, and you are right about Sean Dyche's team. Like Sean Dyche is a very good manager, and he does organise his teams really well. The fact that they're going to get Calvert-Lewin back, and Onana, I think that can only strengthen them if they're able to be fully fit. It looks like they will be able to play. Obviously, we've had a few more injuries, well, players added to our injury list. It's not ideal. God knows what happened to Enzo and Dizazi. Something must have happened in that game because I said they've not trained since, from according to Poch. And yeah, again, it's that classic old tale of what Chelsea team's going to turn up. Because it's just up, down at the moment. But it's a big game, especially the fact that other teams around us are dropping points. And if we do win these games,
Well, we're fucking mid-table. Obviously, teams around us are dropping points.
yeah. But when you look at the points difference, and you then look about the games in hand that we've got, again, it's so frustrating that we're throwing away the points against teams that are in the relegation zone. Your Burnleys, your Sheffield Uniteds, because you're looking, if we won those games, we'd be around Tottenham and Man United at the moment.
Mm.
So it is that for me is the most frustrating part than anything else. Um, so yeah, it's just the same old shit, isn't it? Um, with that, do you want to go into the starting 11s?
Yeah,
Cool.
and I'm going to cock this up massively because of the subs. Well, not the subs, the injuries.
Yeah, I was going to say if you need me to, I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 players out.
Yeah, good stuff. Um, to be fair, I can make that work actually. Realistically, Enzo's the only one in there that I probably want in there. Well, that's recently
Yeah.
been injured, but obviously Chilwell, I'd love to have. Anyway, Petrovic in goal. Go. Gusto's back, isn't he?
He's not on the list, and I got this from the
Right.
official website. So yeah,
And,
I'm saying he's back.
and Colwell back?
Nope.
Is he not? I heard rumours he was back.
No, it literally no. They keep saying that he's supposed to be back soon, but we've had that for the last few games because I saw fans saying like, "Oh, well, he was supposed to be back fucking months ago."
Yeah.
So he's still out. Yeah.
Okay. Cucurella left back.
So you can basically choose between
Trev's in there, and then it's.
Trevor, we got Chalobah, Silva, and Badiashile.
I think we go Trev and Thiago Silva, don't we?
Yeah.
But when they playing centre back against Sheffield United,
Well, we did the three, didn't we? We did the Zazie. It felt more like a three at the back, but they did play. Yeah.
and Thiago Silva, not Rhys James. I'm gonna do what you're not. You might put this player in, but I'll leave you your player that you want to put in, so you can be different.
Oh, right, okay. I see where you're going with this. Yeah, yeah.
So I'll go Caicedo and Gallagher in the holding ones, and then Chukwuemeka in front.
I think that's what he'll do.
I would be surprised if he doesn't. If Enzo's not fit.
Well, I heard some reporters saying that it gives the chance for him to put Palmer as number 10.
I mean, he might do. He might put Mudryk at 10. Depends how fit Chukwuemeka is, but I just think Chukwuemeka deserves a game. He's looked good when he's come on. If he's fit enough to play 60 minutes, definitely start him.
He was good when he came on the other day. A few people were saying like he needs to play now. He needs to play at number 10. He needs to start.
I think so. Cole Palmer on the right. On the left as we're looking at it. Let's think Jackson up front. And I want it to be Noni. I just think he gives us a little bit more than the other wingers at the minute.
Yeah, I mean, even Poch has come out this week and he said the reason that Noni's not had enough game time is the fact that Palmer's done so well. And that if Palmer had been a bit more inconsistent, then he would have played more on the right. But the way that Palmer's played, he can't drop Palmer. And he even said like the task that they have at the moment is finding a way for the two of them to be able to play together. Which I think we have to agree with. I mean, we've put Noni on the left, we've put him on the right, we've put him up front. We're at that point now where it's like, right, well, he's got to play. So yeah, I mean, to be fair, I actually agree with your team 100%. If I was going to be really picky, really picky, but I'm not going to do it because I do think this is probably the team that Poch will put out or should put out. Is I take Jackson off and put Mudryk in the front in there somewhere, and just have those players, and then they can mix around. But I personally don't think that will. I personally don't think that will happen, and I do like Mudryk in the 10, or all the players kind of revolving and moving around. But I don't have any issues with that, and I think that is what Poch will do.
Fair. I mean, I left you Cassadine to chuck in.
Yeah, mate. I mean, let's face it. Anyone who watches this, which isn't a lot, they all know that I like Cassadine. But do you know what? I'm at that point now where I'm getting a little bit tired of having to say put him in when we've needed to put him in or should have put him in, and we haven't. And we're now getting to that point where the games where you feel like we should be winning, we're not. And I just feel like he's got to keep playing. He's got to keep some sort of consistency. Like we got injuries at the back every other week. We're now getting injuries in the midfield, and we've had a couple of problems up top. So I just don't see him playing. To be fair, like I'd like him to play. I think he's a good player. I really do. Even Santos is having a good spell at Strasbourg. He got
Yeah,
player,
player of the month.
he got player of the month. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
This is
player
it.
of the
Like
month.
we've got good players. It's just for some weird reason it's just not really happening for us. He's another one that you thought we should have kept, and I'd have to agree, especially with the injuries that we've had in that area of the pitch. But he really doesn't like rotating them that much unless there's been an injury, and even then, yeah, it's just let's get rid of this.
Yeah, I think it's difficult to rotate them. To be honest, I think when you spend over £100 million on two midfielders, you kind of expect them to play, and then you're kind of filling in that hole. Lavi's not been fit. He obviously likes Connor, and without the other two, the captain and vice captain being fit, he's sort of the next in line, so it makes sense for him to play. So I get why Poch wasn't rotating it too much, but if we're forced to, because Enzo's injured, then
I mean, to be fair, from what I've seen, no one's mentioned Casadei. People have started saying they want Chukwuemeka in the 10. I can't disagree with that. People are talking about dropping Gallagher back next to Caicedo. So it just seems to be like that's the kind of thinking that they've got. I do think Casadei can do us a job. I think from his point of view and the point of view that I'm looking at now is why has he brought him back from his loan more than anything else? Because he was doing really well at Leicester.
yeah, if it was just a warm body, effectively, to have someone, I don't know why we didn't just keep Santos around.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was obviously doing well at loan. Whatever loan you send Santos on, you're risking him anyway because you don't know it's going to be a good one. Which I think was the point I made in January. But yeah, I think it's just warm bodies because Chukwuemeka got injured. Lavia's obviously been consistently injured. We've basically played most of the season with three midfielders.
Yeah, no, I mean I get it. I understand having the backup, but the funny thing was he was not having a good loan spell at Forest. We then put him out to Strasbourg and we take in someone who was having a good loan spell to a team that's probably going to come up and a team that he was contributing a lot to the point where they're now dropping points. They're no longer top of the championship. It's these kind of decisions where I'm just like I don't understand them more than anything else. It's just weird.
I argue they probably got a little bit lucky with the fact that Santos is obviously now doing well. If he was having another shit loan spell, you'd be going, "What the fuck were we thinking?"
Yeah, no, I'm not.
A decent one. It's kind of worked out for the best for them, but yeah,
I'm glad it's going well for him. I'm not taking anything away from that, but it's just weird that you've kind of gone that you brought him. I don't know. I don't know. So there's a lot of things I just don't know about our club anymore, if I'm brutally honest.
don't cry about it.
Huh?
Don't cry about it.
Don't cry about it.
Yeah, you could hear the emotion in your voice there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was.
To be fair, I think I'm losing my voice, to be honest. I'm just tired and like drained at the moment. Um, and then yeah. So with that team, is this a team that you feel like we can win a game against
I'm going to
Everton?
predict if I can win. I'm going to go 2-1.
2-1.
Obviously, it's keeping a clean sheet. Maybe we'll stick at 1. And I hope that Everton Pickford turns up because if England Pickford turns up, we've got real problems. But if Everton Pickford turns up, we've got a chance.
Fair. So who's scoring in your 2-1?
Gonna go with. Oh, do you know what? I kind of want to go like Gusto and Caicedo again because it seemed to work last time. We did it right last time when I did that.
Was that against United?
Yeah. I mean, obviously I got nowhere fucking near it, but I didn't jinx any of the goal score like the good players. I'm never saying Cole ever again. Um, realistically, I'm going to go with Noni and I'm going to go with Connor.
Fair.
What's your scores on the doors?
I'm gonna go 2-2.
Go for Desmond.
Just because
The last two ones have been.
well, the last two and let's face it, I'm not being funny. I think Everton are a better team. They've definitely got a better manager than Burnley and Sheffield United. No disrespect.
You say that, but when Company got sent away and Craig Bellamy took over, Burnley turned into a different team.
Did they turn into a different team or did we allow them to just get into the game?
I'm joking. Craig Bellamy just has no idea what's going on.
So yeah, I'm gonna go 2-2 and I'm gonna say Jackson and I'm gonna say Noni. No, I'm gonna give it to Chukwuemeka. I'm gonna go no. Noni and Chukwuemeka. That's a more serious one. Yeah, yeah.
I was surprised that you go for Jackson after trying to take him out of the team.
Yeah, true. Yeah. No, I'll go with Noni and I'll go with Chukwuemeka.
Nice.
Anything else you want to add to this episode?
That's it. We just need a win, fellas.
Yeah.
Let's just win a game.
Well, especially as we've got the FA Cup on the weekend, on Saturday. So yeah, we need a bit more motivation, a bit of momentum going into that game. So God knows what happened otherwise. Right. With that being said, thank you all for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification button, and stay tuned for the post-game analysis. Thank you for watching.